Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And today I'm super excited to talk to you because the holidays are finally here, and one of the things that I absolutely love to do during Christmas time is watch holiday movies. So I decided why not share with you guys the top 5 Christmas movies that I've been watching and enjoying this year. So the first movie that I learned about this year and then I watched for the very first time is The Holiday with Kate Winslet, Cameron Diaz, Jude Law, and Jack Black. It's actually a pretty old movie, but for some weird reason I never watched it before. And it's the story of two women who go through a really bad breakup just before the holidays, and they decide to switch lives. And one of them is actually from Britain and the other one is from the United States, and they completely go on the opposite sides of the world in order to avoid their everyday life. And it's such a great movie, really funny, and it has a really great moral at the end as well. So if you've never seen it, I definitely recommend that you watch it. So the next movie I want to talk to you guys about today is called Noel, and it stars Penelope Cruz, Paul Walker, and Robin Williams. This is a movie that I feel kind of went under the radar. I had actually never heard about it until this year when my sister talked to me about it. It's basically the story of 5 strangers whose lives kind of get intertwined during Christmas time. If you guys have ever seen the movie New Year's Eve, it's kind of the same type of movie. It has a really great moral to every story, and it's kind of more of a drama compared to a lot of movies during the holiday season. If you've never seen it, I definitely recommend that you watch it this year. So the third movie I want to talk to you guys about today is a classic. I watch it every single year, and if you've never seen it, you should pause this video, go watch it, and then come back and watch this video. And that is the movies Home Alone 1 and 2. I've been watching this movie every single year, probably for the past like 5-6 years. It's such a feel-good movie. It's a family classic. The story, basically, if you've never seen it, is the story of Kevin, who is about 8 or 9 years old, and he is left behind during the holidays while his family goes on a Christmas vacation. And basically he encounters a ton of different adventures during the time that he is left alone at home. It's such a funny movie, and it's such a feel-good movie as well. There's also a second one which is kind of the same idea, but instead of him being left alone at home, he ends up in New York City by himself, where he once again has to deal with a ton of different adventures. Home Alone 1 and 2, if you've never seen those 2 movies, you should definitely watch them this holiday season. So the fourth movie I want to talk to you guys about today is How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and it stars Jim Carrey, who's really funny. And this movie, I believe, came out at around the year 2000 or 2001, and it's such a great story. It talks about this character called the Grinch, who is really grumpy. He hates anything that has to do with Christmas or the holidays, and he lives in the city called Whoville, separate from everybody else. He hates being with everybody, and he encounters this little girl who basically teaches him about the spirit of giving, the spirit of Christmas, and kind of makes him change his mind about the holiday season. And it is definitely a Christmas classic. If you've never seen it, once again, it's a movie that you should definitely check out this year. And the fifth movie I want to talk to you guys about today is Elf, and once again, it's a very popular movie that I've been loving to watch this year, and it stars Will Ferrell. It's the story of Buddy the Elf, who was actually born in the real world and ended up being put into foster care where he was adopted by elves. He was raised by elves and lived in this faraway world of the North Pole. Then he kind of learns that he was from the real world and he wants to go and find his real family. So he decides to go back to New York, where he is on a mission to find his real father. You can imagine that after having lived with elves for so many years, he does not have the same kind of etiquette as everybody else. Basically, it chronicles the adventures of Buddy the Elf trying to fit into the real world. It's such a funny movie. If you've never seen it, it's definitely one that you have to put on your list this year. So those were the top 5 Christmas movies that I've been absolutely loving this year. So what are the top favorite movies that you've been loving? Please make sure to let me know down in the comments below, and please make sure to like this video and to subscribe as well, because I would love to have you along. Thank you so much for watching, and I would love to wish all of you guys a very Merry Christmas. Bye bye!